Okay, now when we have our grid system set up, we can make some changes to make it more convenient for us and begin our model. I'm just picking the bulb of the elevation and moving into a more convenient location for me. Main thing, it's just a symbol. Real plane of the elevation will be seen if you will pick the arrow on top of the elevation, and now you can edit it. You can pick this line, change it width, or move it as you wish. I will move it somewhere around here. This one should be somewhere here. This one in the proper place. And this one also here. And let's change the crop view a bit, so it will be in good location for us. This one we don't need in this case. I will shrink a bit the section box just to make it comfortable in our workplace, and turn off the crop region because I will not use it right now, and turn off the crop so it will not be cropped if something will be outside the crop region border. Now let's go to the one of the elevation views. We don't need this reference plane for now, and let's make everything more or less. We will not use this section view right now. Let's keep it like this. Now let's start our work. We will be doing. Okay. Plan for today. We have already stopped our grids model. Plan for today is to recreate this Sleok Rit Institute by Zaha Hadid in Revit, or just to understand how shape of this kind we can create in Revit. First floor, we'll have it quite height, and every other floor will be half of it, I would say. I'm not sure. Let's start creating and see how it goes. Pay attention that this diamond shape starts at the second floor and goes up to the third floor, this middle point, and it ends on the fourth floor. And after it, we have 2 floors above. Let's recreate it. Here's our grid system. I will just tidy things up. We'll turn off the crop region, turn off the scope boxes. Let's get rid of those scope boxes. We will not use it right now. We don't need them. And edit a bit and tidy up things. So from level 1, I will start to edit at first the elevations. Just put the icons of the elevations somewhere in better position so it will look comfortable for you and you will be able to use it. Let's erase this section for now, same as this reference planes. We will have our own if we will need it, and turn off the crop and crop region. We don't need this thing for now. And now let's check our elevations and move the elevation plane just somewhere closer to our building. This blue line is elevation plane, and everything in front of it will be shown in our elevations. Now we're good to go. Let's go with double clicking this elevation, or just picking it straight away from one of our views in the project browser. I will click twice here. Now we have it. So maybe our distance in between 2 grids a bit too big. What we will do, we will try to edit it so it will look better. Let's go with the first one, 10 meters. Next one, 15. Next one, 20. I click it on this mark, it will, and it gives you option to move a bit, just a symbol of the level. If your area where your level are too close one to another, you can just, with this thing, you can just adjust it so it will be look better. You can always drag it flat and it will get better back again. Next one, 20, and this one will go with 25. So it goes up to here, splits in here, and up to here, and another 2 levels up. We need another level. With Control and Move, I can copy and make next level in the sequence, level 6 in our case. This will be 30 meters. So first level, split. Next, third level, another split, and we're getting back here, and 2 levels go just straight. Let's try to recreate it. We'll recreate one of the sections, and after it, we will copy and turn it around or mirror it. We'll see how it goes. For now, I will start with creating a detail lines, which will serve us as a guidelines for our shape. Let's go here. Let's change a bit our project so it will look better. Select grid and override graphics in view. It works only for this particular view. By category, press halftone and it will be a bit grayed out. Same with levels, halftone, apply, okay. Now everything is grayed out. We can start our work. Our detail line will be black. We need the middle line. Let's create it. I just created small line and looking for the middle symbol. This triangle means that in this location it will be middle and my next element will snap to this middle point of the element. Let's create it like this. Let's change it to the, let's select all instances visible in the view, line style, and let it be medium lines. And now let's change medium lines to be more visible for us. Let's go to Manage tab, Additional Settings, Line Styles, Lines, search for medium lines, which we're using now. Pick color of which you like. In my case, it will be this orange. You can make line weight a bit bigger. That's, for example, 10. It will be visible. By default, your lines will be like extra thick. But to work with it, you can just turn on the thin lines and all of the lines will be same thing. But you need to keep in mind that those lines will be thick when you're putting them to print. So you will need to change it after all. Create the same here and like here. Okay, it will work for now. Let's change this to some sort of center line. Just understand that it's not element part. Now we need to make our shape more closer to what we have over here. Create same, and what we can do, we can use this center and arc. No, it will not be good for us. We can use this fillet arc. It will look also not the best way. Let's use tangent arc. Doesn't look like really good. Let's make it this one a bit lower just for our reference. And use tangent arc. Tangent, and from here to here. Yeah. We do need to make it a bit 21. Yes, it will be way better. Let's pick all of the elements and with pickaxe mirror it. What we actually not that. Our columns width will be 500 millimeters. So in each side we will do it like 250. And let's try to do it. I will pick offset tool, type in offset 250. With the copy, it will be extra thin. Let's go with 350, so it will look thick enough. We can do it one by one, or we can pick several. Just hover over element, press tab, and it will suggest you use of this particular tool to every element with which it connected. In our case, this line connected with this line, and this line. We can do it one by one, or tap to select all of the elements and make an offset for all of them. Same on the other side. Tab, click, and we have it. Let's do it like this. Maybe we need to make it. It will be good. This too, definitely bigger than this one. Let's try it like this. With all of this said, let's keep it one thing. Our detail lines are visible only as 2D elements. Let's change it. We don't need to change it actually. It's one of the sides. And let's create, not yet. Let's go to the other side of our view. We started to work on this elevation. Let's work on this one. So our element will be somewhere here. And let's try to create it. What I will do, I will create a component model in place and call it column main. Now let's make an extrusion. We can pick a plane or pick it by name. In our case, it will be grid A. And let's start our drawing. What I will do, I will start from here, move it somewhere like this, and make it here. When we finish it, we have this shape as an extrusion. It will be easier to see in the 3D. In this area, we have this thing, and we can adjust it length, where extrusion ends and where extrusion starts. To do it like this. But actually, we need to make it to resemble better our shape. Let's edit extrusion and make it better. 700 thick. Let's redo it just for good. So our diamond shape starts here, goes up to here, and after it we will have it here. Now let's try to do it. We can do it with the same thing with the tangent. So here is our shape. Now what we'll do offset 700 millimeters and do it. From time to time, it doesn't want to work as you wish for some reason. But to do it, you just go and pick it again, and you'll get to the point. To make an extrusion, you need close it profile. Now I'm closing profile. Now this blue profile will be extruded as much as we want to. Here it is. We don't need it that big. Let's go in our south elevation. That will be good enough. Now let's go here and make a cut. What we can do, we can create a void form which will cut the shape of our existing shape. It's basically works the same as it works with the regular shapes, but instead of creating the shape, it makes a shape which cuts another shape. We will use the same extrusion. In our case, we work in plane 1. Let's pick it by name. Grid 1. What we can do, we can just pick lines and pick the lines which we want to resemble our shape. Now we also need to lock this, close these shapes. Let's press OK, and we can now extrude it in the same way as we did with the previous one. Let's type in a few zeros, enter, just to make extrusion a bit bigger. And now let's do it like this. Now our void shape goes through our main shape and cut it. So it cuts and we see our shape, something like this. But it doesn't resemble correctly our shape. Let's edit it and make it more close to our proper shape. I will delete it and get back to the finish for now, and we'll get back to the sketch. Let's press create the scene and smooth a bit our shape. I will use fill it dark, pick 2 lines. That's just, no, we don't need it. Okay, let's use create the scene. Use fill it dark. Let's just create the scene. Let's erase one of them. Shrink it a bit, mirror it, and now with the create scene, we can make a fill dark work. I would say it would be, let's say it will be 800 millimeters, and here it will be like way more small. Let's delete this part, this part, too much. Let's delete all of them. Shrink a bit here, I would say somewhere here, mirror it, and now what we can do, we can use this one, mirror it on top, and we have it. And let's do the same stuff here. Create the same, fill it dark, pick one, pick another. Oh, it probably doesn't work like this because it's too far. Let's do it again. Create the same, pick 2. Oh, why it doesn't want to work? Maybe because of the angle of the element. We can always do it in a more simple way. Let's do it like this. Trim. Now this thing will be deleted. Mirror. And now we can tap, select all of the elements, and get this thing. I would say it will be a bit too much. Let's go with 45. Too much. 4. Yeah. Like even 3. Let's go with the 350. Yeah, will be good. Let's type in the same value here. And now we have it. Let's go back to this element which we created already. Add it in place. Go inside and do the creation process. Go to void forms, extrusion, pick a plane by the name. In this case, it will be 1 because we're on the south side of our drawing element model. And now let's pick the lines. I'll pick this one this tree, this with tab, and this with tab. Let's enclose them. Type in straight away 2500 millimeters. Let's go to the 3D. Now we can see our void shape, and if we'll drag it through our element, it will cut it and will give us shape which will left out of it. Let's press finish model, and yeah, we have our element. Looks not super good, not super bad. Let's edit it a bit, because our column should start in the middle and end in the middle, so it will look like it should. More finished. Add extrusion. Let's move it from now. It's in the proper axis. Yeah, let's finish. Now our model in the proper location. Okay. Finish model. For some reason there. It's 3D. If in 3D we are moving grids, they are not aligned one to another. Let's drag it a bit further. So it's good.